Buenas a todos, bienvenidos al canal Gran Capi. Como podéis ver, seguimos en Siberia y tenemos pendiente conseguir la llave de la caja fuerte. ¿Y eso dónde está? Ahí va, voy a mirar aquí. Ah, ese está, vale.
The key Yunta asked me to hide.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people, especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
No chivarte.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding place over there.
Did you take this picture?
Of course.
How did you get to film them training?
Oh, it was a commission. Lucky, really. Right place, right time kind of thing. Of course, I jumped at the chance because it meant I could film Leon in action at last.
And Herr Hurst, what's he doing with the Origin expedition?
Unfortunately, all scientific expeditions sponsored by the Brown Shadow come with a chaperone like him. There to make sure their funds are used as they see fit. In other words, that there is no divergence with regards to their ideology.
How did you and Leon get together? I mean, how did you...
We're just friends, if that's what you want to know.
Vale.
Herr Gustav's radio. Looks like he customized it, probably to compensate for the wave disturbance due to the mountains. That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind my asking, how do you manage to pay for it all?
Oh, that's easy. Especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a handy hiding place. Who made it?
Oh, Herr Gustav. He knows only too well that some customers have their little secrets, you know.
Yunta's key should be safe in there.
Just need to finish preparing for the filming tomorrow, then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does. All these newspaper clippings mention the Brown Shadow. According to Father, their influence is growing among the population. Now that I've had the misfortune of meeting Herr Hurst here, I understand his concern. Here are the film rolls Yunta asked me for. I love your photos.
Ah, well, they each represent an element of mountain wildlife and flora I've photographed recently. I use them as a sort of checklist.
A checklist, huh?
Bueno, aquí hay 4 fotos, una cabra, una flor, parecen montañas y un bosque, a ver. Vale, serie de fotografías de junta, vale. Muy bien. Vale, has llegado al final de los acontecimientos del pasado descritos en el documento. No obstante, es recomendable que sigas explorando dichos acontecimientos ya que sigue disponible toda la información que necesitas para avanzar en 2005. De ti depende encontrarla. Vale, y ahora seguimos con Kate Walker, entonces.
Darn it. The
Ah, no.
end of Yunta's notes. Impossible to know what happened next. But maybe I can figure out how to open the coffer from what I've read.
Bueno. Vamos a por a ver qué esto es. A por la llave, ¿no? Para abrir esto, a ver.
I'll need a key to open it.
No, no tengo llave.
This is where Yunta's bed used to be, which means her secret stash can't be far. Impossible. Get away. Yunta's coffer key. Yunta's coffer key.
Vale.
Where can I find the combination for the mechanism?
Bueno, esto a ver, una cabra, ¿no? Como el... Debe ser el orden de la foto anterior, ¿no? Era una cabra, una flor, una montaña y un bosque. Vale, pues ya está.
Impossible. Must have got it wrong. Better try something else. According to Yunta's notes, there was a room on the other side. I can't reach it anymore, but Dana could. Vaughan Refuge, 1937. Yunta's films, taken during the summer Dana worked here.
Vale, yo creo que con esto... Vale. Bueno, ahora volvemos a verano de 1937. Vale, pues ya está. A ver. recogemos, ¿no? Pues ala.
Interesting footage. Let's see what's on the other reel.
Bueno, pues volvemos a otoño de 2005.
Lenny didn't say she filmed a fight between Dana and Leon. I'd better go back and see her to find out about it. Demoiselle Lenny, I saw the film you shot of Dana and Leon.
So Junta kept it. She got so cross when she discovered I'd rummaged through her stuff. She most certainly had secrets of her own, that one.
I know it was ages ago, but can you recall what happened between Dana and Leon that day?
You do like flogging a dead horse, don't you, Fräulein? But as you please. Since Junta never let me use her camera, I decided not to ask her anymore. Like that, she couldn't say no, could she? And that's when I heard them arguing.
Bueno, volvemos a verano de 1937.
How could you agree to this, Leon? How could you?
I told you I had no choice. The local guide for Baltayar can't do it anymore. He got injured.
¿Por qué tú o por nígate? ¿Por qué tú?
There are plenty of other guides in Wagen. Why does it have to be you? Just tell them to find someone else.
Look, Dana, I didn't want to tell you, but
But what?
Frank Huss, that brute from the other night, he's the one that made the call here. In other words, he's taking revenge by sending me to the other side of the world with the Origin expedition. And he said that if I refused, something might happen. Not just to me, but to you as well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're a Vegarian and so are your parents, right? Well, Huss says it won't be long before the Brown Shadow is in power, and he made it clear that something was brewing, and that you and your parents would be first on the list.
What list?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Then he said that other Vegarians would follow.
Dear God.
Dana, darling, the world's gone crazy. Promise me you'll be very careful. It will be all right if you just watch yourself and what you say. I've asked Junta to stand by you just in case. It won't be long, darling. Half a school year at the Music Academy. I'll be home for Christmas. Promise. Oh, come here now, my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly what you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on, then.
All right.
Pintor de las Tierras Altas, por ejemplo, no.
Your nickname will be Highland Painter from now on.
Not sure my Veganese artist friends will like it, but why not? Beautiful, isn't it? I could stay here forever.
There, Fräulein Walker. That is all I have to say. I hope this time you have what you need to continue on your journey.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. But there is just one more thing. You mentioned a music academy? They must have ledgers and archives. Maybe I'll be able to find out whether Dana left an address there.
Well, it hasn't moved. It's still in Wagen. Go to the musicians' district. It's right next to the musical square. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't mind, Fräulein.
Thank you. Then that's where I'll continue my search.
Is it really worth your while to keep looking for Dana? Is it not just another pipe dream, Fräulein? I get the impression there have been others.
I prefer to look at it as a calling. Besides, I don't have much choice. Thanks to you, she's a part of me now.
As you wish, I hope you find what you are looking for.
Thank you again. I've got everything I need from here, I guess. Best get back to the guest house. Get some rest. I'll go to the Music Academy first thing in the morning.
En marcha, a la pensión.
I found her, my sweet Katusha. The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram. There will always be a train for you.
Bueno, pues vamos al tranvía.
Oh, gosh, what a day.
I hope Oscar's okay, wherever he is. I'm not abandoning him. I just need to find him. Closed. It's late. Frau Wagner must have gone to bed.
I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship.
There's no point. It's too late. Not a soul here. Not surprising, given the time.
Bueno, esto ya lo hemos visto, ¿no? Encuentra un botín de guerra en una mina de sal, vale. Batallar, a ver. Es un país de Asia Central ubicado entre Rusia y China, cuya capital es Qatar, la ciudad más grande de la nación. Baltallar es una antigua colonia británica que recibió la independencia poco después de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. A ver. Bueno, pues sí. Bueno, esto lo que hace es una descripción de Baltallar, así que lo dejo. A ver qué más. Taiga de hierro, wagen, volver, gente, organizaciones. A ver. La expedición origen.
Nothing relevant. The expedition mustn't have led to any major breakthrough, I guess.
La Academia de Música se fundó a principios del siglo XIX y no tardaría en convertirse en una importante institución de Huawei. Fue este edificio donde se vivieron los últimos momentos de la ofensiva de Wagen. La historia reciente de la Academia ha estado repleta de polémicas tras el marcado descenso del alumnado durante los últimos 20 años. Hace poco se anunció que la Academia estaba a punto de entrar en bancarrota. Se comenta que el ayuntamiento había tomado la decisión de cerrarla y de informatizar la orquesta de autómatas con el fin de crear una atracción turística que funcione según el calendario programado. Esta decisión azuzó las voces discordantes de los defensores del legado de la ciudad, que representaron numerosas apelaciones. Todas ellas fueron rechazadas. Vale. La sombra marrón, y yo creo que ya está. La sombra marrón es un término que se usaba para designar la oleada de nacionalsocialismo que barrió Europa durante la primera mitad del siglo XX. Nació siguiendo los pasos del todo esto. La sombra marrón también persiguió y asesinó a muchas otras personas debido a su pertenencia a minorías sociales, ya fuese por motivos de raza, sexo, cultura o tendencias políticas. Volver y ya está. Necrologías, Katiusa y Sarah Walker, ya está, eso ya lo he hecho. Volver. Irse, pasala. En marcha, venga. A la habitación. Nada, ¿no?
Colonel Blake. Vaughan Institute for Forensic Science and Medicine. Charming.
Me lo quedo, ¿no? Notificación del forense.
Vaughan Institute for Forensic Science and Medicine. Charming. Do not disturb. Well, all right then.
Hola, venga. Bueno, en el ordenador, sí lo he visto, pero bueno. Invierno de 1983. En Nueva Jersey, Estados Unidos.
Is that you, Katie?
Yes, Mom! I mean, who else can it be? Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been saying them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much.
Inspecciona la casa antes de coger la caja de música, vale. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No se mueve o qué?
Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been saying them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too... Mommy, can I go out and play with Olivia?
That depends on you, Munchkin. Did you finish your homework?
Más o menos, ¿no?
Yeah. More or less.
So I can come check it then, right, Katie?
Actually, it looks too cold to go out. Think I'll stay in.
Just what I was thinking.
Not fair.
Vamos por aquí. Subir, no.
Come on, I've been cooped up in my room for hours. Jeez. Pulling my hair out, trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a break, right? Another letter for Dad. Another letter for Dad. Last time it took Mom days to find the strength to open it.
No se puede abrir, ¿no?
Last time it took Mom days to find the strength to open it. Grandpa and Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did. Grandpa and Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
Vale, no hay nada. A ver, inspeccionar. Carta de los abuelos. A ver, tu padre y yo queremos darte nuestro más sincero pésame por lo ocurrido a Richard. Sara, cariño, nos preocupa tu bienestar. Sabemos que no eres una niña pequeña, pero siempre nos preocuparemos por ti. Has sido una niña muy deseada. Nuestro milagro. Aunque ahora seas una jovencita con tu propia hija, sigue siendo duro para nosotros verte sufrir. Siempre has sido la niña de nuestros ojos. Nuestros ojos, vale. Solo queremos recordarte, cariño, que no tienes para lo que necesites. Nos tienes para lo que necesites. Estaremos a tu lado mientras vivas. Pase lo que pase, en primavera iremos a verte por tu cumpleaños. Solo tienes que decirnos si quieres que nos quedemos contigo una temporada hasta que te recuperes y estaremos ahí antes de que te dé tiempo a pestañear. Con todo nuestro amor, mamá y papá, vale. A ver qué hay.
The piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself to tell her that I wanted a drum kit instead.
No se puede girar nada.
Mom bought those again. Mom bought those again.
Vale, pues ya está.
Wow. I hope I get to travel around the world too when I grow up.
Oh, hello, Munchkin.
Hey, Mom.
Is everything okay, Katie?
We haven't seen Grandpa and Grandma for a long time. Mom says they'll probably come over from New York on her birthday. You forgot your music box.
Be careful with that, please, Munchkin.
Where'd this come from?
I already told you. Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
I just love it.
You've always liked it. Ever since you were little.
Will you give it to me when I'm big?
Maybe, if you're a good girl, when I get old.
So when will that be then?
Later, Katie.
But when?
In a very, very long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter...
What the hell? You want me to call you, Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism. I shouldn't put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage. Who do you think you are, Olivia Foster? It's easy to judge and lecture me from New York. You know nothing about what I've gone through, of what I've had to endure since leaving Hans.
Mr. Canton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know. Things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
I'm calling precisely because I do care. It's just that ever since Katyusha's death and escaping from the mine, well, things have been, complicated. And then there's the woman in the painting, Dana.
What are you talking about, Kate? Just listen to yourself. None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Olivia, please.
Kate, Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Canton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
I get why you're mad. Do you think I'm not mad at myself?
Well, I hope so.
But there's nothing I can do now to change what happened. It's over, Olivia. All I have now is the woman in the painting.
Oh, Kate. I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone, and that's how you're gonna stay.
Okay, let's go, kiddo. Another day, another page. A new day in Vaughan. I must take the tram to that music academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. With a bit of luck, they'll have kept her records. Katusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
Bueno, esto lo que hemos ido haciendo. Vale. Ya no está eso.
Demoiselle Lenny told me the Music Academy is near the musical square. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me more.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. Miss Walker, did you sleep all right?
Fine, thanks.
Now, is there anything you need?
Everything seems to link the person I'm looking for with the Second World War and the rise of the Brown Shadow.
Terrible times were those, my dear. Especially when Wagen was occupied after the annexation of Ostertal. Thank God I was born just after the liberation.
I see. But I guess you had to grow up with the after effects of those events.
Oh yes, dear. There was a kind of conspiracy of silence where everyone suspected each other, even their close friends. Did any of them collaborate with the enemy? And if so, was it through like-mindedness or simple cowardice? Were they responsible in one way or another for the arrest or death of a family member?
I must have been awful.
A terrible time, really.
Well, the person I'm looking for is from the same generation.
You'll just have to hope she managed to survive the madness then.
El refugio.
I went to the Zilberspiegel Refuge yesterday. Oh, magnificent.
I won't disagree with that, Miss Walker. Those mountains are the pride of the town, just like old Lenny.
Lenny is highly respected in Wagen because she was a resistance fighter during World War II, right? Well, I heard about it when I was at the refuge.
Lenny Renner might be a grumpy old spinster, but to us she's still a heroine. Pity the same can't be said of her father, though. Still, everyone has their cross to bear, as they say.
What do you mean?
No point gossip-mongering. The war was a dark time in Wagen for everyone, see? Best not stir up old memories.
I'd like to go to the Music Academy. Can you tell me how to get there?
You just need to take the tram northbound to the musical square.
Is there anything I should know about the Academy?
To tell the truth, it's a little glum nowadays. Especially when you think it was once the jewel of the town, where students came from all over the world to perform on the musical square, you know. Pity. It's since lost its panache of old through lack of students and means.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you for your time, Frau Wagner.
Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Vale, usamos el tranvía. Venga, la Academia de Música. Bueno, tenemos que ir a la Academia de Música, usar la introspección antes de ir a la academia, vale. Bueno, pero eso lo haremos en el próximo capítulo de Siberia. Si te gusta este vídeo, no olvides suscribirte y dale un like si te ha gustado. No te cuesta nada y me ayuda un montón.